much for coming back and watching my channel. My name is Rebecca, but I go by the Mad Stitchy Girl here on YouTube, also on Instagram. So it's been a minute since my last episode. I'm not too even sure what this episode is. I think it's 8. Lots of things been happening. Before I get into all that life update stuff, I would like to thank everybody who is returning and anybody who's new. Thank you so much for coming and watching my newest video. I'm gonna try to make it as short as possible on this one, but I tend to talk. Let's see. So a little bit of a life update is I had an allergy cold for a while. Work has been crazy, especially since I'm in insurance, but it's been crazy. A lot of different trainings and a little bit of overtime, so not a lot of energy for stitching. And yeah, I know my hair needs to be dyed. But I did just recently spend about a week or so at my mom's house in Fresno. If you don't know, I live here in Sacramento, California, in the United States. But I went to my mom's for about a week or so. In this last week or so, because my niece, her name is Neela, she is now 18, so she graduated from high school. So I went to attend that. And then I stayed there, me and my dog Kadia, which she's being a little brat. Let me see. Oh, there she is. Oh, say hi, Kadia. She's like, what the heck are you doing? She always gives me that look. Oh, I think I freaked her out she got freaked out by herself because now she's trying to leave the couch. So I did a little bit of rearranging of my living room. I was planning to do it where you see like the outside, but there's not a good lighting when I'm faced that way, and I don't have like a big old kind of light to put behind my laptop. And right now I'm using my laptop without my webcam, so things might be backwards, so I'm not sure. Today I went to my monthly stitching group. It's called For the Love of Stitches. It's a Facebook group where about once a month we all gather at one of our libraries here or in the Sacramento area and just meet up for a couple hours just to sit together, talk, show each other what we've done, what we're into. It's a great group that I was lucky to find. And I got some stitching done, which is great because I haven't stitched in a while since I've been trying to rearrange and clean up my second bedroom still. I had it almost clean, but then I had to find stuff, so it went like a tornado hit it. But I got my living room resituated to where I kind of like it now, and it feels much bigger because I have a small living room and I have 2 big couches, so I gotta make it where it feels like it's big, even though it's not, which I have done. Well, that's pretty much it for life. Just been busy. My birthday's gonna be coming up in another week or so. It's on the 28th, so you might not even see a video until maybe July. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing for my stitching for my birthday stitch. But I might start one of my newer patterns, which I will show you in a moment. One of them I'm going to be converting because I thought one of these cross stitchers I saw on Instagram, she's converting a few of the Mirabilias into like Maleficent, and I thought that was pretty cool. She's using like whatever she has in stash, so I will probably do something similar. And I bought the same one she has, and I'm like, yeah, I really want to do that. And then another one I've been waiting for has come in as well. So let me go ahead into the haul. So the first Bella Filipina that I've been waiting for is the Luna Mystica. I got this one from Under the Sea Fabrics, and it's still in the baggie, so there's a little bit of glare. I will be doing this one most likely on this fabric, which I also I got from Fiberlicious. It's I think it's called Lavender Mist. I took off the thing so You can't really see, but it's more of a darker purple with some grays in it. So I'll most likely be using this one. If not, I have one called the Sea Witch from Under the Sea Fabrics that I will be doing this one on. Because I also have this one, which is I think it's called Ashes to Ashes, which is this nice gray fabric from Fiberlicious, which is, right now you can only see through it. So let me see if I fold it and see. It's a really nice gray. So I'll either be doing one of the that pattern on this one or on the Sea Witch. If not, I also have this one that came in. It's Arya, the Elemental Queen of Air. And then for this one, what I saw is that the cross stitcher, I forgot her name, but she's on Instagram. She is converting this into Maleficent colors from like the movie, so like the purple, blacks, and greens. And I thought that was pretty cool, so I want to give that a go. So that will go on one of these fabrics. If I don't do the Luna Mystica on this purple, I have another purple. But I know I wanted to do on one of these, and then I gotta figure out what other project that I want to do on the other fabric, which I have one in mind. It's my Blackworks, I think it's called. It's like pretty much black back stitching. It's for next year's what is it, temperature type chart, but I think I'm going to convert that into like maybe a reading chart or something. But it's this Gothic cathedral, and it's all black work, so I have to have a fabric, and I need to do the outline first before I get into all the colors, which will be for next year. So if I could get that done this year, I'll be ready for the beginning of January. Okay, so that is it pretty much for my haul. I do have something else that came in, but I don't have the bag with me, so I'll most likely be posting it on my Instagram, so you can check it there. I did get a new bag from from Jasmine Custom Bags. It was for May's custom bag of the month, which was I'm trying to think. It was Hades. So I'll be sorry, my dad was getting, I thought she was gonna puke or something. I'm like, no, dude, on my blanket. But but I'll post what the bag looks like on my Instagram, because it's way over there, and I don't want to edit so much. Plus, I'm not good at editing anyway, so I'd rather have everything here and be done with it. Okay, so getting into the WIPS. So I have a few that I worked on a little bit here and there. I'll show you where anything that's new. I will not be putting any before pictures, but I will be putting the cover photo probably in this area since it's bigger, or whatever area. So I'm trying not to point, but I'll tell you the name of it. So my first one that I have on my pile, these are not in order. The first one is going to be my butterfly lace from Chatelaine, and here we are. Let me see. Let's put something behind it. Oh, there we go. So this part, all of this is new. This was all done before, but I started on this area. So hopefully you can see it. You can't really tell from the video, but this is a really pretty like a sky blue, but it's called High Tide. It's a 32 count that I got from Bestitch Me, and yes, I am leaving them in here, but they're pretty much like facing this way so that it's not still tight, because I like coming back to them. I like working on my shadow lines every so often, and I went for all of my shadow lines. I go around and see who has what. I don't wait for the European cross stitch to get all my flosses. I kind of just source them out from here. Mostly I get it from ABC stitch therapy, I think it's called. But so I have a waiting to do, but most of them, it's everything. What I do is that I only get the ones that are NA on the pattern, meaning it's like not even when it has NA and then like the DMC number, that usually means it's a variegated DMC or variegated floss. Sorry, variegated silk floss. So those ones I try to get. Anything that I can actually use DMC for, I will use DMC. But this one is coming along, and I decided I'm going to try to do page by page. So I'm going to try to do all of this page, because this one is easy. It comes only in like 4 pages. So I'm trying to do page by page. So that's why it's like this. But if I have to, I will, if I have enough thread from this, from like that one side, I will go on to the other page just to finish it off. But this has been fun to do. Let's see. I could tell you statistics. Ow, ow, ow. I don't know if my thing's charged, but I do have this. I am able to put my chatelaines in the markup RXP. And I was one of the lucky few who bought it before it became a subscription. So I don't have to pay monthly. It's just my one-time payment that I paid for. This one, I am at 457 stitches in total. About 1.6% according to markup. And it looks like I have spent an average of... Oh, I spent a total of 6 hours and 13 minutes. So, I have both. I have both, oops, actually I do need this one too. My bag. I have both markup for my Apple, and I also have Pattern Keeper from my Samsung tablet. So, I have this one too. Because some of my patterns don't want to work on Pattern Keeper, but they will work on markup. So, a chatelaine is great. I could do all the stitches there. It will do it. Unfortunately, like, you know, specialty stitches still not gonna cut it, but it does what it does, which is good for me. Okay, my next one is also a chatelaine. It is a restart, and I'm just gonna show you where I'm at currently. This is my Chinese garden, which is a restart on this fabric. So this is where I've got to. This is on a huge fabric that I got also from Bestitch Me. Mostly all my fabrics, I will source them from Bestitch Me because her fabrics are so beautiful. And she usually has what I want, so it's just this fabric. Whew, it's gonna be humongo. The previous one I had was where I went all the way down. I was stitching, going down, and I discovered that my fabric was big enough where the phoenix was actually going to not even fit the bottom part of that fabric. So I had to get a new fabric, which means I have to frog my other fabric, which I haven't done yet because I'm too lazy for that right now. And I haven't decided what kind of project I want to do on the phoenix one. I seen Amy from Created by Gidge. She is doing, I believe, Pandemic with the Phoenix plus Evil Queen floss from Bestitch Me. Okay. And this one is also, I'm able to put in that and markup XP. And I am at a total of 204 stitches, and I put in 3 hours and 30 minutes total. So, my next one, also, that's a 32 count, by the way. The next one is my Cleopatra from Bella Filipina. I only have this small start, and this is where we're at. This is being worked on. It's called Mummy by Bestitch Me. I thought it was very appropriate for Cleopatra. Right now I am working on, I believe, the back of her chair that she's sitting on. And I'm using, I think it's espresso from the water lily line. So it has some blues, some browns, a little bit of a reddish color, but yeah. So yep, I'm just working on all these. I decided I'm going to start everything that I have the fabric for, so I'm just going to start them. That's my plan right now. I had all these new fabrics coming in, and I decided, you know what, before I forget, because I do have it written down, but then I'm always losing that. I'm just gonna start everything and then deal with it, because I have many blank fabrics, and then I have my color fabrics that came in, and then I don't remember what they were for, but I'm decided, I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna start them and hope for the best. Okay, and then for Cleopatra, let's see, where is she at? Right here. What I did was I grabbed my Bella Filipina, I took the pattern to FedEx, I scanned it so it's on a PDF form, and I'm able to use it on markup. It's the easiest way for me. And I am currently at 120 stitches. I worked that for about an hour and 34 minutes. Alright, my next one. You probably won't be able to see anything because of how it is, but it is my Wizard of Oz pattern that I got from Etsy, and it's just this tiny little start. So, well, you can see some stuff. You can't really see stuff because it's green on green, but I have this. So this is a 28 count called Avocado. You've probably seen this in maybe a previous video where I am doing Emerald City, which is also a Wizard of Oz, but it's from Owl Force Embroidery, but it's on a lighter green because that's a 32 count. This is 28 count, and I'm doing these full crosses 1/1 stitches. So this one, I'm doing like the top left corner, which has a lot of greens, and I'm trying to do this as a royal row stitch. So we'll see how that works out for me, since I am doing this on my 17 by 11. And this is where I will take out my pattern keeper. There we go. This one I had a total of 130 stitches. And it's a really small start. See, it has this many pages. I know, right? So much. And I'm barely in this little corner, and I'm doing as much as I can. Because right now I'm still trying to even organize my flosses. Alright, my next one, which is on this lovely thing. And do I? Oh, no. My next one is Morgan by... Ooh, who is it by? Morgan. Carolyn Manning. There you go. And actually, I do need this open. So I kind of got into the whole Carolyn Manning May Mania, but I didn't start this in May because I was waiting to figure out what I was gonna, which fabrics I was gonna use, and I decided to use this one, which is Periwinkle. This is the extra fabric I have for my Swan Lake shadowing, because I bought the full like yard, and so this is the extra, which will fit. So I have this little start. So this is 28 count, 1/1. And I will be putting, see, it looks kind of, now that is more like it. So this is what the color looks like. So, I'm going to be putting this one and another one on this fabric. It's Amethyst by also Carolyn Manning. For this one, for Morgan, I have 180 stitches in. So I have this tiny little square done, but it's only gonna be this big. So I have this one, and then I will be having the amethyst. So purples on purples. I know, kind of stupid, but whatevs. And my last one yeah, my last one is my Swan Lake, which I have to figure out where's the top. I believe it's this way. Yeah, it's this way. Okay, so this is the top. So what I did was I finished this area, and I started up in this area. So as soon as I get all of this area done, the circle, I will be going back in and I will be doing all the specialty stitches because there's some specialty stitches going on. So as soon as I finish that part. So that was my Swan Lake, and like any other, I can give you statistics. So this one, I have a total of 457 stitches. I have worked 6 hours and 13 minutes on this. So that's pretty good for me. So this is this is how many I have in this one. I'm about to show you what I have in my other one, because I have a lot more. So here, let me see about turning down the lighting. So this is every pattern that I have going on, which is a lot. And probably a lot more too, because I have a lot more, and then I'm always gonna be buying more. But like I said, I am going through, I am figuring out which patterns that I want to start, which ones I haven't started, everything like that, and I'm just gonna start everything. And then from there, once I feel like I have enough, I kind of want to do what Hannah Dowing. Hannah. I watch her videos so much on YouTube. I think it's Downing, but I could be wrong, and most times I am. Hannah Dowling. So Hannah Dowling, she has a goal of doing 100 WIPS. And right now I am about 57 WIPS in total. And I kind of want to get there. And then once I hit like 100 or something or whatever, I'm going to stop. And then I'm going to figure out a system of how I'm going to do them, because unlike her, mine are full coverage or something this big. Oh, and before I forget, because I did, and before I like go back into plans, this is my other bag. I have about 15 now of her bags of hers. Oh, so so I do have another whip. Sorry. This one is my vanity sampler. I got into that one with which I saw the Museum Stitcher and the Seattle Stitcher over on YouTube. Well, they were doing it, and then they mentioned someone, I can't remember who, that went more of a gothy kind of colors, which is how I'm going to do mine. So I have mine in pinks and purples with the black, and it's kind of like grayish pink, grayish purples, all that kind of stuff. So today at my stitching group, I was able to get 281 on, this is called, I believe it's Rose Petals by Fiberlicious. Let me make sure though. It's a 28 count, by the way. It, pressed petals. So it's a bit like a pink with a little bit gray, maybe wine, I'm not too sure, but it's this fabric. And I got a small start on it, but I want to continue it because it's pretty cool fun. So you can, so this is what I have. I have the middle crown, and I'm starting on, I guess, a flower. I'm not too sure. So, and I picked my own colors. Some of them actually kind of blend in too much with the fabric, but hopefully, if it's outlined by a darker color, it will actually pop out more. But I want to continue it, so I'm leaving it in here. I might continue it later today. I'm not sure. Okay, so back to what I was saying about my plans. I want to start a lot of things. Besides buying patterns and stuff, I find pictures that I like that I want to convert into patterns for myself, which I have done, which I think I've shown before. Oops, that's not even. Let me see. So I haven't shown this one, but I am a huge Digimon fan, more than I am Pokemon, which I have in all generations 1 through 5 Pokemon that I want to do, but I only had like 200 stitches in it, but this one I would love to do. It's a great picture. Ugh, I never can see things because of lights, but it's a cool picture. So I will probably be charting this one, and I kind of want to chart this picture as well from Dean Supernatural. Which is from Petite Madame. They are awesome. And there's another one, which this one I have gotten permission from the artist, because he actually is the one who posted in our group, and I asked him, he's like, yeah, sure, go ahead. I'm not selling or anything, it's just for me. There's so many pictures. Oh, well, I have too many pictures for what was I gonna say? I was gonna say some stuff, but I don't know. Where are you at? Oh, this picture. It's like his version of an Alice in Wonderland, which is so pretty. Let's see if you can. So there's this one, which I have this charted. I have a fabric, so I want to start that one. I might start that for my birthday start. But if I do that, it's just gonna be a lot of black, which is like, boring, so boring. And then there's another one I saw that I know I wanted to do because I thought it was pretty cool. Let me see. Which is pretty cool. So, because I have max stitch, so I'm like, I might as well use it. And then there's this one of Sailor Moon and Endymion, or Serenity and Endymion. It's a little bit different. It's not truly what I want for a cross stitch for them, because I have some different types, but it's like I just not feeling it. I have a few of them like Tilton Crafts, but I wasn't feeling it. So I have that one and that one. Trying to make sure there's no other ones. No, that's it. Those are the ones I want to chart and then get the fabrics for, which I will probably do after this video, recording this video. So that was it for my WIPS. That was it for the haul. My plans are start everything that I want to start. I still haven't figured out how to do my stitch along kind of thing. If I wanted, I'm just gonna probably record it or do a live. Not too sure. I don't know if I really want people to see, because and if I do a stitch with me pre-recorded, should I be talking or should it just be music? Because I've seen so many. And for my birthday, I don't think I will be stitching anything, because I will be in LA going to Universal Studios on my birthdays, which is the 28th. So, but I might do it when I get back, which will be like the 29th, the 30th. So there's that. But I think that's it. So I'm gonna let you guys go. If you're in a very hot summery area, stay safe, stay hydrated. And for everybody who's not, you're so lucky. I would rather be somewhere that's super cold than super hot. So just stay safe out there. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.